Hey Virgo, welcome to Tourmaline Tarot. We're going to do a quick weekend read for you. Coming out with the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and then the Wheel of Fortune. Then we have Justice and the Eight of Wands. Okay, you get some kind of clarity. Something pops up that kind of gives you pretty much like the long and short of it. But with that, it kind of frees you up to be like, well, guess I'll see myself out in some way. Like your Eight of Cups doesn't have to be you physically leaving somewhere. It could be physically like, you know, an emotional reset, being able to let something go. But with this Wheel of Fortune, there's an acceptance with it that it's like, okay, it's almost like a relief that this happens because it sends you in kind of like your own direction now. Because Justice, I feel like there's an element of fairness as well. Also, I would like to point out the sword is up and down. This is up and down. But now in addition, they have the scales too. So there's a balance. So there's knowledge and there's balance with it. This is just kind of like, ta-da, deal with it. Also, you know, the crown is there. So that's knowledge. That's being able to kind of like put things all together. This Wheel of Fortune is saying like we're moving, we're grooving, we're evolving. And then you have the Eight of Wands. So whatever you're kind of walking out of emotionally, physically, whatever it may be, you are able to, you know, do something with it. Or it opens up a channel of communication that, you know, might not have been there before. Let's see, that's too many even for me. What is this Eight of Wands about for Virgo? So, Temperance, Nine of Cups reversed, Queen of Swords. Once again, more balanced stuff, right? More back and forth, kind of things like that. But I feel like if someone does try and get back in, or a situation does try and come back around, you know it's not what you want. Because once again, the sword is up and down, and my girl's got a crown on. So there's just something where it's like, you know, and she's like, come at me, bruh, gal, whoever. Yeah. So you're more decisive on your part. And especially if something's coming at you being like, look, it's all nice and everything. You're like, no, no. So I want to find out what this is back here. But like, I feel like you're the one that's like, Virgo, say no. So, Ace of Swords for Virgo, what is that about? Knight of Cups. Somebody could have been trying to come in, or, you know, there was an expression of emotions, and something tried to move, but it wasn't it. It wasn't it, and it wasn't time. You knew that there were better ships coming in, and you were letting go of it in some way. If you were hoping for something, it's almost like you know that better is on the other side of whatever this is, and you're willing to give it a shot to see what those ships are. I don't get like a giant rush to do this stuff, but with the Eight of Wands, once it gets moving, it's going to be like a little fast. Do you want one on this one Wheel of Fortune? Fool. It's time to go, you know, but it's almost like it's going of your own desire. You're not being pushed or pressed. It's you. It's your decision. It's your call. You know, you're in the driver's seat. So I feel like that's a good place to be. You know, you're the one that's kind of calling time on stuff. You've been watching with the Shepherd. You've been wanting to maybe protect something, take care of something. We have the cats, we have the pig, and then we have the tree. So, you know, the tree and the pig, it's like, oh, that's fat and happy, that's longevity, that's whatever, but it was kind of built on something was superficial. You know, the cats can be kind of fakey McFakerson a little bit. And you're like, well, okay, that's not what I thought it was. But you have the home. What about the home? It's like almost like you know this stuff, you've been watching. Once again, another shepherd thing. It's almost like what people are doing and what people are saying are not matching, and if that's not the case, you don't want it. I feel like something's going to be a surprise as far as knowing something or finding something out, or you dropping something that's like, and another thing, and then it's like mic drop, Virgo out. Or I also get kind of like a I knew it vibe. I knew that. Because it's not, with the shepherd and the eyeball and stuff, it's like I said, what they're doing, what they're saying doesn't match, and you're not going to really deal with it much longer. So, Virgo, that is what I have for you, and I'll talk to you later.